Have you ever wondered why it is that some people seem like they're walking through life asleep? They seem to be almost completely incapable of understanding their own behaviors, the reality in which they create for others being around them. They seem to be oblivious to their effects on other people and how foolish and ignorant and foolhardy they are in everything they do. I mean, how many times have you met people that literally seem to be absolutely clueless as to their impacts on others? Now think about it. How many times have you met people that literally, if you were to try to explain to them how what their behaviors and actions and their words are doing, they would be completely incapable of comprehending what the hell you were actually talking about? Do you know what I mean by that? I mean, some people would say that's narcissistic, right, of them. Well, it is. I mean, that's one way of, I guess, trying to tag it. But what if they truly are that lacking in self-awareness? What would that mean? Now think about this from the point of view of spiritual reality. What would that mean? If they're completely unaware of what they do, what does that say about their spiritual condition? What does that say about the reality of their ability to comprehend anything beyond the darkness that they're already locked into? You're starting to get where I'm coming from, do you? You understanding what I mean? Think about it like this. If they are completely oblivious to the reality in which they are animated, and they're going through life completely disconnected from being conscious of how what they do and what they say impacts others, what does that say about the state of their spiritual life? What does that say about the state of their intellectual reality? You know, there's a concept that we use that we talk about this a lot in terms of, from the Christian side, people talk about it in terms of the reality of the minds of people having been darkened. And we use terminology like, you must be reborn again. You're dead in your trespasses, meaning that you are spiritually dead. You are not alive. Now consider what I'm telling you from a framework of what I just said about those people that seem to be completely unaware, completely lacking in self-awareness. Some people truly are completely dead on the inside. Some people are dying on the inside because they chose a lie. And some people are completely locked up and enslaved on the inside because of stuff that has happened on the externals to them by others and by their own choices, actions, decisions, perceptions. That's what fear will do to almost anybody. So when I bring up the point that when you have those kinds of realities, right? How do you discern who is who and what is what? Well, chances are you're not going to be able to, at all, accurately, without having vision beyond just your five senses and your brain to articulate and decipher your perceptions from those five senses. You're going to have spiritual vision yourself to be able to see beyond just the externals. And I'm not talking about being an X-ray on people. I'm talking about sometimes over time, it will reveal itself. But you understand what I mean, do you not? That some people are simply lost inside themselves. Some people are dying spiritually inside. And others are already dead on the inside. Now, what's the difference between 1, 2, and 3? Well, 1, let me refresh your memory. 1 are those that are lost on the inside. They feel locked up. They're like imprisoned on the inside. 2, option 2 is those who are dying on the inside. And option 3, those who are already dead on the inside. What do you think that means? How do you think that plays out? I want you to consider that right now. And I'm going to come back to this in just a bit.